Hello, and thank you for clicking on this video about low literacy adult ESOL. I've posted videos about identifying low literacy adult ESOL learners. I posted a bunch of resources in my language experience approach playlist for how to introduce new vocabulary to these learners. And now they've got this new vocabulary they should practice, right? So these are activities that work for a mixed literacy class. Notice mixed literacy because in my teaching context, some of the people in your 20-person class will be perfectly literate in their first language and in English, although obviously need to develop their English further. And some other people will have low literacy in their first language and naturally in English as well. And this is a bit of a challenge. Here's why. So low literacy and literate learners have different needs, mostly. So low literacy learners need phonics practice, they need phonemic awareness practice, they need practice just forming letters, potentially, need practice decoding, segmenting, blending, all of this stuff. Of course, they also need fluency with new vocabulary, and these are in. So these first three bullets here, these skills, these are going to be very easy for your literate learners. So if you have a mixed literacy class, there are strategies for helping your low literacy learners work on these while your literate learners do other things, but you do want activities that are just going to be good for everybody. And thankfully, here they are. So any activity that focuses on oral production, meaning, spoken form, fluency with the new vocabulary, that's helpful for everybody. Everybody wants to develop their speaking, and so focus on these activities, and you'll be helping serving all of your students' needs, even if they have very different literacy levels. Here is an example. So this is the TAP game. That's what I've called it. Maybe it has other names. Students are in small groups. Each one of the groups has a handout, with the new vocabulary. This is a little picture story originally produced by the Bow Valley College and now available to Pathway to Literacy website, which I'll include a link to in the description. So every group has a handout that looks like this. Student one says one of the words, for example, Mo puts on a hat, and then everybody races to tap Mo puts on a hat first. And then student one says, Mo puts on boots. And then everybody races to tap the boots picture first, right there. And student one says a bunch of words, the partners race the tap. The next person in the group says a bunch of words, partners race the tap. So one of the big strengths of this is that the students have to retrieve the word from their memory multiple times. They have to retrieve the meaning multiple times, and they have to retrieve the spoken form multiple times. So by the end, it'll start to feel kind of automatic for them. They'll probably start to feel pretty comfortable with this new vocabulary. And then they can move on to doing more advanced things with it, having conversations, narrating the story, and so on. So if you would, oh, and the other thing about this, it's pretty low prep. You can do this with almost any worksheet. There are adaptations to make it a little easier. There are ways to use it for higher level students. There's ways to do it whole class. There's ways to do similar activities, tutoring one-on-one. And if you'd like to know more about any of that, feel free to contact me. My name is William Lind. My email address is willl@lacnyc.org. Reach out and yeah, happy to help. Thanks.